Hello? Hello? Who's awake at 3 in the morning? Or midnight? Whatever time it is for you. I have no idea. Oh man, we got all kinds of stuff going on, don't we? We got refines. We got a new banner. I did see the banner, so I know who's on it. Which is good and bad. There's elements of both. We avoided the worst possible situation, which is very good. Let me just okay. I don't know who's awake. Let's see. Okay. Guess we should start with refines. Let's look at that. Is there a nice outline for that, or is there only ugly like little pull-ups? Let's see. No, okay. Let's see. Let me grab this and that. Okay. Who's up first? Luthier. I forgot he even got a refine, to be honest. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we have a start of combat. If you have HP critical 25%. All stats 5. True damage equal 50% of attack. No AoE. Special jump 1 before attack. 7 HP. So pretty typical. Nothing special there. We have a daunt effect of 3 rows, 3 columns for foes. Minus $5 stats. Neutralizes bonuses to attack speed res. Inflicts guard. Okay, that's not what you want to see. At start of combat. HP 25%. 7 flat DR versus first attack, and it's brave. This seems terrible. This is some dog shit. Holy crap. Wow, this is bad. I mean, you have like, we don't know yet. I've got the pet. This is the first one we looked at. Excuse me. So we have stats, true damage, special jump, healing, some flat DR, a little bit of support, but nothing great. Luthier's pretty bad in my opinion. Okay, let's look at Alfred. Foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit deals 10 damage to foe as their combat begins. So you have 10 burn damage as a daunt effect, kind of. Inflicts minus attack and res minus 5. What's up, Chronicos? What's up, Suno? What's up, William? And I think that's it. Ball and Dimitri. Yeah, that's the one I'm excited for. At start of combat, HP 25%, guaranteed follow-up, and 7 flat DR against all attacks. You also get restores 10 HP to allies within 3 spaces after their combat. 3 spaces if an ally inflicts attack res minus 6 on foe. 20% true damage based off res, no AoEs. Special acceleration, and 10 HP after combat. Another pretty... Canceled a date with my real life girl to watch this. Oh my god, Jim. I don't know if that's the choice you should have made. Thank you. I'll take it as a compliment. I don't think Alfred has anything good either. This seems pretty terrible. 10 burn damage is like fine, but not great. Like there's just nothing here that's great. Okay, so these are some really bad refines so far. Pent. Okay, another one I'm really excited for. So please do not screw over Pent. Attack plus 3. At start of turn, visible attack and speed plus 6 as a visible bonus. Neutralizes penalties as a visible bonus to Pent and allies within 2 spaces. And for unit and any support partner, magic or staff allies within 2 spaces of unit. Special cooldown count at maximum value. You get minus 2. If it's at max... Oh, wait, what? If it's at maximum value... Grant special cooldown count minus 2. If special cooldown count is at its maximum value minus 1, grant special cooldown count minus... What does that mean? Echoes free to play continue to get shafted? Yeah. I'm confused. How does this for a unit and support partner, magic or staff allies within 2 spaces of unit? If their special cooldown is at its maximum value, grant special cooldown count minus 2. If special cooldown count is at its maximum value minus 1... Okay, I see. So you either get minus 2... If you're at max value, if you're not, you get minus 1. And it's for him, his support partner, and then any magic or staff allies. Okay. It's fine. It's better than it was before, right? Before it was like -1, I believe. So it's better, but I don't think it's like crazy. Excuse me. At start of combat, foes HP grant equals 75%. You get attack and speed +6, defensive res +5. You get 7 flat DR, brave. You get anti-guard. You get full tempo. Full tempo. Then 25% HP condition. You get a bonus to units attack speed defense res equals number of allies times 2 + 5 max of 11 to all stats. If support partners with their spaces, automatically it's 11. You get 20% true damage based off your speed, no AoEs, and you get 50% DR shred. It's fine. It's fine. It's not great, but it's not bad. Like, he gets some nice support, which is decent. Nothing crazy broken, but like pretty decent support. He gets a good amount of stats. He gets some DR so he doesn't die immediately. He gets true damage, and he gets DR shredding. It's fine. It's not great. It's not gonna really change much for anyone, but it's definitely usable, I will say. Jeez. Okay, let's do this one last. That's what I should care about the most. Kaden. If you're transformed, HP greater than 75%. Attack and speed +5. And attack and speed -5 on the foe. So a total of 10 attack and speed, essentially. 20% true damage of speed, including AoEs. Full no follow-up. Is it full? You're too close. Yeah, full no follow-up. And you neutralize your own penalties to attack and speed. Okay, pretty good so far. Then you get the Beast Transformation effect for Cavalry. Then you get... Let me see. Allies with 3 spaces of Kaden gets bonus to their attack, speed, defense, and res equal crit bonus on each of unit stats. So like old Kaden, right? You get the support to like based off your visible bonuses. They also get true damage equal to 50% of total bonuses. So if you have your average 6 tall stats, that's 12 more true damage he's handing out within 3 spaces. That's pretty good. And then if he's in with 3 spaces of an ally, he gets +5 to all stats. He gets 20% flat DR based off his speed, and it's brave. And he gets special acceleration. Yes. Not bad. Not bad, actually. For Kaden, not bad. Some decent, like, stat support. Some decent true damage support. And he has, like, okay tanking. Like, it's not terrible. Not bad. Not great. Nothing crazy, but not bad. Plus 12 true damage is nothing to sneeze at. If you do it with Luthier, it would be 18 true damage. So, that's kind of cool. Okay, we got Embla, our first remix. One second, chat. Okay, sorry, I had to sneeze. We have Slaying, +5 to all stats. Penalty on attack speed defense equal number of foes. Max of 9. Full no follow-up. Excuse me, my voice. Anti-guard. And guard. I think these are all the same things she had before, right? And then Beast Transformation. Oops. Beast Transformation. Yes. Here's the actual refine. So there wasn't really much there, right? Start a player or enemy phase. Speed and defense -7 as a visible debuff. Discord and Schism. Schism's pretty good. Honestly, for a defense mythic, Schism's pretty good because what it can do is it can turn off dual strike from Lin or triangle attack, right? So that's pretty good, actually. I like that. And then if unit is transformed or 25% HP, +2 to all stats? What the fuck? +2? +2 to all stats? Do you mean 5? +2? Neutralizes foes' bonuses to attack speed defense. 20% true damage based off speed. 7 flat DR. And it's brave. And then what's her remix again? Where's her remix at? And then her remix essentially added another attack speed plus 5 and 7 true damage and special jump. Bro, they did her dirty. That's crazy. I think this is okay. I don't think this is like great, but it's not terrible. At least they gave her another level of support, right? Because as a defensive mythic, that's what you really want. Like, her combat being better is nice, but what you really want is more support. And she gave out Discord and Schism. Discord's kind of whatever. Schism's really good, though. Is this enough to make her usable, though? That's the problem, right? Like, are you going to use her over Larry? Probably not, right? I mean, Larry has lost a little bit of value just because there's so much NCD in the meta now. And NCD support. So maybe Embla's good enough to use instead, but I don't think so. I mean, she'll be better against Lin comps that use Brave, right? I think it's okay. It's not great, but it's not like absolutely dog shit. Okay, let's look at Nanna. Right, that's the thing, fam. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I think Larry is still worth more, which is kind of not great for Embla, right? Jeez. Nanna. Attack plus 3. No slaying. No slaying on Nanna. That's rough already. Attack plus 6. Attack speed plus 6. NFU. Completely ignores DR. Prevents foe specials that are triggered. So defensive specials still turned off. And 7 HP after combat. So I don't think there's anything new there, right? 2 spaces of an ally. You get a dual all effect. And Hexblade to Nanna and allies. If she initiates combat. Or within 2 spaces of an ally. Bonus attack and speed equal max 12. And you get 20% true damage. Holy shit. This is not great. This is pretty terrible. This is pretty dog shit. Man, that's not good. That's not good at all. What's her remix? Exposure, speed and defense minus 7 at start of turn. 20% true damage. Speed and defense minus 5 and neutralize your own penalties. And then obviously desperation. Not great. Not great. I don't think this is very good at all. Like, for Nanna, what she needed is she needed, like, potent attack. She needed, like, insane true damage. Like, true damage off of, like, you know, like Camilla or Resogre has. She needed... What else? Something like that, right? Maybe like Gallop? I don't know. This is like this is pretty like bottom of the barrel what they could have given her. Hexblade is like not very good anymore. Most defensive units have like pretty similar stats for defense and res. Yeah, I think this sucks. Nanna got shafted. Nanna got shafted pretty hard. Is that all of them? Other than Dimitri? Let's see. It's just Dimitri left. Okay. Dimitri only has 2 blocks. That's scary. Okay. 1 second. Oh, man. Dimitri got his refine. Let's see if it's good. Attack plus 3 if you initiate combat or not adjacent to an ally. Attack and speed plus 6 during combat. Neutralizes penalties to attack and speed to itself. True damage equal X% of units attacked during combat, excluding AoEs. If unit can perform a follow-up attack, oh my god! X equals 50. Otherwise, X equals 25. Bro! Bro! Why? 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 Stop doing this. No unit wants to hit once. Every single nuke in the game wants to hit more than once. Why would you do this? Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god. That's so bad. Like, okay, 25% true damage is fine. It's fine. It's not crazy, right? You really want, like, uncapped true damage, like, off of Restvugger or Camilla. 25% is good. It's fine. Okay. If units attack can trigger unit special, so offensive special, you get special jump of Y. Oh my god, I can't talk. Before your first attack during combat. If you can perform a follow-up attack, if you cannot perform a follow-up attack and attack twice. So if you can't use a Brave and you can't do a follow-up attack, you get 2. Otherwise, it's 1. Bro, they're treating this dude like he's freaking Athos. Like he's slow or something. He's a fast unit. He's a fast unit. Why are they doing this? Oh my god. This is so ridiculous. Okay, slaying. That's good. Finally, they gave him slaying. Slaying means that he can use Haze Slice really well. He can use Gust better, right? What else? I think that's pretty much it. At start of turn, if units HP grow 25%, you inflict a visible debuff of speed and defense -7, panic, and undefended. Okay, that's interesting. Closest foes and foes within 2 spaces of those foes. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, the thing is, it's only at start of turn, which means if you have any type of cleansing on the enemy team, that's going to be gone. And they can also end turn to get rid of it as well, right? It is good, but I don't think it's like crazy broken anymore, right? We have so much of this in the meta now with things like, Embla and Elm and Layla and Nino. Good, but not broken. Very good, though. Like very solid. Then HP grown 25%. Another bonus to your attack and speed equal 10% of your speed at start of combat plus 6. Ooh, plus 6. Okay. So 10% would be like 5 or 6 probably. So that's like plus 12 attack and speed. That's pretty good. And then when special triggers, you get full DR piercing. This is pretty decent. I would say this is a pretty decent refine. It's not crazy good though. Panic Undefended is nice. There's a lot of visible bonuses in the meta, but there's also a lot of no panic in the meta, right? With like Marth. So there's that. How much true damage do you get? Just the 25%, right? 25% is decent. You get... How much stats do you get from the weapon? Let's see. You're getting like 17 attack and speed. That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. 17 attack speed is really good. DR piercing. You have no flat DR, though, do you? Huh. Huh. How good is... I think this is okay. The problem is that the 2 conditions that would make him crazy are both tied behind not doing follow-up attacks. Jeez. Which is rough, right? That kind of sucks. He also has no survivability. He has no survivability at all. Jeez. Huh. So, like, you can't really rely on his B skill. His B skill sucks now, right? It's terrible. It's like speed defense -3, and they can't attack you back. There's so much NCD in the meta. That's useless. So, you need to run Excel in his A slot, and then probably Haze Slice in his special, right? With Haze Slice, the slaying, and a special jump in his weapon, he can do Haze Slice. Maybe that gives him enough survivability to actually kill things. I don't know. I don't think this is great. It's good. It's okay. It's okay, but not broken. They really needed to remove these conditions of only attacking once. It's a really bad condition. Like, if he got 50% true damage, that'd be crazy. That'd be so good. Yeah. So the weapon is usable, that's for sure. But you're probably gonna want to run like Excel, Hay Slice. The B needs to be that new potent follow-up attack. What's that potent follow-up attack called? Oops. Let's see. What's the new one? I think it's on Lapis. Is this it? Is this the best one, chat? Potent finish? Is this the best one? I can't remember. They introduced like 3 of them, so I forgot which one's the best one now. Like, cause there's one on Larse too, right? I think. So you want this. Speed Taker's okay, but Speed Taker's not great. You want more power. I think you have to go potent finish. It gives you all the things you want essentially. Overall, who got the best refine? The best refine is either Kaden or Dimitri, I think. I think the worst refine is Luthier and Alfred, then Nanna. I don't think any of these refines are like crazy good. They're like okay. They're like between A and B tier, and then like Alfred and Luthier like C tier. Like they're so bad. I think like Pent and Kaden and Dimitri like B or A. Is Larse good? I don't even remember what Larse does. Larse is just like a side grade to Ira. Let's see. What does she have? She has potent finish as well. Okay. Yeah, I think Kaden might be the best. I don't know if he's even good enough to run. Like, he's not even as good as Zenith, right? Zenith is like 7 months old now. Okay, let's move on. I'm like dying over here. My throat's killing me. Okay, let's do this one. 1 second. Okay. Let's look at the banner. Nanna's Refine is irritating under... Yeah, Nanna's Refine sucks. Okay, I already saw the characters, right?
Did you summon me to bring some charm to the beach this summer?
Kaden's based off his bonuses.
Hey.
So we got Yuri. I'm glad we did get Yuri, but I wish it was Duo Yuri, to be honest. I think Duo Yuri would have been more interesting. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so we have Yuri. He is a Cav. He has foul play, which is cool. I'm not going to go into details of everything on his weapon, right? So let's see. So his weapon has slaying. It has debuffs at start of turn and after he acts, which is good, right? That's what you want. Sabotage and panic, decent. Sabotage, good. Panic, eh. Speed defense minus 7, cool. You get stats, normal. You get true damage. Excuse me. Jesus. Feat the character. What are you talking? What? Okay, I don't want to know. He has normal true damage, which is like okay, but not great. He has, like his true damage is not great. He gets 7 healing. He gets, like a scowl effect, right? Which is okay, but it can be counteracted by like any kind of special jump support, which we have a ton of, right? So it's not that great. It's okay, but it's not great. Attack speed waylay is like a side grade, kind of. It's not that great either. You get your attack and speed plus 8. If the foe's at 100% HP, you get more attack and speed, and you get true damage. But if they aren't at 100%, you don't get true damage at all. So, like, that sucks. Oh my god. And then you get full no follow-up if you win a speed check. What you really want out of your A slot is as much true damage as possible, as consistently as possible. So, yes, this can give you a lot of true damage. But the condition's very strict, right? Oh my god, my throat is like closing. Ugh. Okay. So, not great. Full disarm. Okay, now we have his PRF skill. And this is where he actually does stuff. Man, okay, so you get Canto 2, you get Distant Swap, but it's foul play, so it's actually a lot better, right? 3 space foul play, that's pretty cool. Then you get a Daunt effect of speed defense minus 5 and DR halving. You also get 1 space of movement. Now this is where it's big, right? Because this allows Yuri to be a 6-ranged nuke, which is very, very strong. You also get dodge, which is like whatever. You also get protection against stall. So that's really good because we still have dual Thor and SD meta, right? So being able to make sure you don't get stalled is good. Really, really good. Excuse me. Oh my god. Then you get 7 true damage per hit and 7 flat DR versus Brave. It's good, right? It's pretty good. His PRF skill is pretty much just carrying him. The problem is a few things, right? First of all, his damage isn't great. Like, he doesn't have a Brave. He doesn't have, like, insane true damage. He doesn't have the same boosted damage. I am drinking water constantly, Magic. My throat is just dying. Like, I'm literally drinking water, like, every other second. I've just been really sick, like, for, like, 2 weeks now. Like, really fucking sick. Anyway. So, like, you don't have a ton of true damage. You don't have a Brave. You don't have, like, a potent attack or anything like that. And because of that, I don't know if he's going to be able to kill anything. And then the second thing is, he's a cav. So, he gets shut down by, like, trees, by mountains, by, you know, everything, right? So, I don't know if he's going to be good enough to actually kill things. That's the thing. But he does have 6 range. And 6 range is really, really good. Thanks, Magic. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm pretty gonna... Like, Yuri is a type of unit I'm gonna have to see in action to see if he's actually good or not. Okay, next up is Heidrun. Holy shit, this art. Like, Jesus Christ. Who drew this? Is it Cubun? No, it's Sencha. Oh my god. Okay, Sencha. Sencha's like going out here balling. Holy shit. Okay, so Heidrun's back again, which I'm not happy about. If you don't know, I don't like the Neopets very much. But, big but, it's not the tree, it's not the snake. I will take it. No tree, no snake, I will take it. I will literally take it. So we have Tropical Nectar. This has Slaying, it has Distant Counter. This is the cool part. So you give a buff out 3 rows, 3 columns to your allies. Excuse me. Jeez. Attack, defense, res +5. Neutralizes penalties to attack, defense, and res. Very, very good. And a guaranteed follow-up attack. Those are the 3 buffs you want for Black Knight. Black Knight wants those 3 effects so badly. It's so good. Essentially, right? He needs defense really badly, so those are the key stats he wants. He wants to neutralize his own penalties, right? He's been running effects that do that. And then you get guaranteed follow-up attack, which allows him to either quad or to double, right? Depending on if you're using Erica Ring or not. So very, very strong Black Knight support. You then get stats. You get penalty neutralization for yourself. You get 20% flat DR. You get 20% true damage. And you get beast transformation. That's pretty average, right? There's nothing crazy there. But it does make her tanky-ish, right? The big thing is, she comes with Ice Wall. Ice Wall's really freaking good. It's a very, very good special. And you don't have to give it to her. She just comes with it, right? Which means that she's going to be deceptively more tanky than you would imagine, right? She also comes with Defense Res Fortune, which lets her transform, gives her more stats and healing. Typical stuff there. Nothing special, right? You get Lagoose Friend 4, which means that, once again, you don't have to give this to her, and it helps you get Ice Wall activated on that first attack, right? And then you have Sweet Nectar, right? And this is obviously, you know, Heidrun's claim to fame. You get Bulwark, though. Bulwark, so good. Bulwark is amazing for your frontliners, right? So, you get Bulwark, that's great. You get Divine Nectar. It does Divine Nectar things still, right? Extra action, flat DR, healing, right? And then also you get stats, true damage, and 7 flat DR. Now, the question is this enough to make her a good frontliner? That's the question. Can she survive Camilla? Can she survive Erica? Because if she can, she's a really, really good support, right? She gives your team action economy. She gives Black Knight all the things he wants to be your far save. So she could be your near save, maybe with like Soren or something like that, right? And Divine Nectar stacks, right? So Divine Nectar, the healing effect won't stack with Imbue, right? You'll only get one of them. But you'll get the flat DR from Reflex and Divine Nectar. Meaning that both Black Knight and Heidrun will be more tanky. And Heidrun will be able to do more damage because of Reflect, right? So it's possible. There's no way she survives Camilla without Hardy Bearing. You could just run Hardy Bearing. It's not that big of a deal, right? Like, it's not a big deal. Because Black Knight has Hardy Bearing in this special. As long as he puts a defense check, which she helps with. She helps with the defense check by giving defense and by neutralizing his penalties to defense, right? So, the question is, can Heidrun be a frontliner? If she can be a frontliner and survive, she's going to be really, really good. Especially if you get defense match with Black Knight and then you have a near save and a far save. That's crazy good, right? That's insanely good. You essentially have a 3 like team right there core that's really, really strong. So, not really a surprise, but Heidrun seems really powerful. But we will have to see the testing to see how strong she is against the meta melee nukes, right? Now we have Luthier. Is he a demote? Actually, I don't remember. Excuse me. He is a demote. Okay, cool. So, one second. Okay, so we have Luthier, we have Slaying, we have at the start of turn, visible attack defense +6, neutralizes foes' bonuses during combat, guaranteed follow-up attack bonuses to himself and allies within 2 spaces, pretty good. You have the Luthier effect, where if you give a visible bonus, you get +3 more, up to 10, very good. You get max of +14 all stats, you get true damage based off your max visible bonus stats. Really, really good, right? So, it's within on him or within 3 allies. So, if he's giving out a full Spectrum 6, like he typically will have, it'll be Spectrum 9, which is 36 true damage. 36 true damage is a lot of true damage. That's a good amount of true damage. And then you also get 50% of that as flat DR, which is about 18, right? So, That's also really good. Then you also get a special jump of, I think it's on average 3, right? Because if you have 36 stats divided by 12, that's going to be 3, right? So you get 3 special jump. So the bad part about this is that he comes with Bonfire. He doesn't come with Sturdy Beast, which sucks. He should come with Sturdy Beast, right? Sturdy Beast is what he wants. That's the special you want to run with him. Overall, pretty good kit, right? Nothing like game-breaking broken, but it's very solid. It's very workable. It can work into teams that care about visible bonuses like Marth teams, right? He can make Marth stronger. Marth can make him stronger. And then he also gets to like actually hit pretty hard and be pretty tanky. So that's pretty cool. We also get attack defense wild, which is cool. And then we get his preference B skill, Divine Brawn, Canto 2. This is awesome. It just removes the condition to transform, right? This should be the condition for all beasts, in my opinion. Why do we have these crazy conditions? Just make it so they transform. They transform, cool, right? And if you're on ARD, he transforms turn 1, cool. He also neutralizes his own penalties, which is great, really good effect. We saw in like base Luthier as well. And then also you get, if your attack is greater than foe's attack, you get attack and defense -7 during combat. And then if your defense is greater, you get another attack and defense -7. So that's a giant daunt, right? -14 attack and defense, humongous, right? And then you get another attack and defense -5 also. And then you get 50% DR shredding and some healing. So pretty strong beat. Like it's a pretty strong preference skill for a demote. Like that's pretty insanely good in my opinion. Overall, pretty impressed. The only bad thing is he doesn't come with Sturdy Beast, so you have to give that to him. He's also going to need a C skill. The best C skills are probably the Feud C skill or like the Panic C skill, right? Actually, does it come with Panic? What does it come with? No. Okay, yeah. So either one of those two probably. Probably the Feud, right? I think that's probably the best C skill for him. But the other bad thing is if you are an Luthier fan, literally next month, like a little bit more than a month from now, month and a week, we're getting Brave Luthier. So this is kind of an orb dip for you, right? And he is, what color is he? Is he blue? He's red. Okay, red's pretty good. So you're gonna have to spend like probably what, 300, 400-ish, 500-ish orbs to plus 10 this guy, depending on your luck. So that's 400 to 500 less orbs you have for Brave Luthier, right? So that's the only bad part. But he looks pretty good. Okay, the final unit I want to talk about is the duo unit. It is Hapi and Constance. It's cool, right? I like Hapi. I like Constance. They're cool characters. I would prefer Yuri, to be honest. Maybe he'll be green. Possibly. I can see that. Okay, so we have Hapi, Blue Tome Flyer. Pretty cool. Wait, it's dropped by Cubone? This is pretty tame for Cubone. Okay. We have Summer Chilling. This is effective against dragons and beast. It has slaying. Allies within 2 spaces and dragon and beast allies within 6 spaces of unit can move to a space within 2 spaces of unit. So this is pretty crazy, right? You get like a guidance 5 effect, but if it's a beast or dragon, it's like crazy guidance, right? Like it's insane fucking guidance. That's pretty cool. But it's only for dragon and beast, right? So what does that mean? It means like you can warp somebody really far ahead. It's really good for openings, right? If you're using like, let's say, Rhea as your save or something like that, right? Not really snakes anymore, but Rhea. Or like Fallen Lear, right? And then for dragon and beast allies, when their Canto triggers, if they're within 6 spaces of the unit, they can teleport back to Hapi, right? So it's just like Sakura, but only for beast and dragons. But the big thing is, and what makes this not the best in my opinion, is 2 things. First thing, it doesn't work like Salvage. So it doesn't stop Canto control, right? Salvage turns off Canto control, which means you will guarantee get that effect. With this effect, if Canto control triggers, right, you will not get this effect. The thing is that Beast and Dragons with Canto control should still get Canto 1, so they'll be fine. But anyone else won't be, right? So I guess it doesn't matter as much. I guess it's not that bad. I guess you do need to get Canto on them, though, right? Because she doesn't give out Canto like Sakura does, right? So you have to give them Canto somehow. The other thing I would say is that Beast and Dragons tend to be more defensive units, right? There's not very many dragon nukes in the game. There's like Lilith, and that's pretty much it. And then Beast nukes, there's only a few. It's like the birds, Luthier kinda, Tibarn kinda. Mostly like the flying beasts, right? All the armors are tanks. All the infantry are frontliners. So, oh, Elm. Yeah, Elm too. Yeah. Yeah, definitely Elm. So I think it's good, but I don't think it's broken. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong. But I don't think it's, like, insane. Then the next interesting part is she's doing AoEs, right? AoEs have been pretty weak currently. AoEs are weak for two reasons. One, we've gotten more... Actually, three reasons. We've gotten more rock terrain in the game, right? Which reduces AoE damage. We've gotten more AoE damage reduction on units. And then third of all, we have more effects that give back HP, like Divine Nectar and Imbue, which are both now meta, bonuses, right? We have Black Knight literally everywhere with Imbue, and now we're going to have another Heidrun with Divine Nectar, right? And so it makes it so AoEs are actually kind of hard to use in the current meta. Now the thing is, she does charge her special really easily, and she gives Treachery, which means that she can get a lot of true damage on that AoE if the opponent doesn't ignore, their bonus effects, right? Like if they have a dull effect. I think she still gets the AoE true damage, but she doesn't get it on the actual first attack, right? She does neutralize her foe's bonuses during combat, which is nice. Oh, she does give out Canto. Okay, I'm wrong. She gives out Canto to Dragon and Beast. Okay, sure, that's fine. Canto 1. So she'll be able to guarantee that effect for Dragons and Beast. So pretty much Elm, the birds, and like maybe a few calves. Okay, that's fine. You get 20% of your stats plus 6, so that's pretty cool. Uncapped too, which means you can get pretty high bonus to attack and speed. You also get 20% true damage that works with AoEs, and you get Desperation. So the idea is you go in, you hit them with a big AoE boosted by Treachery, and then you hit them twice, and then hopefully they die in those 2 hits. The problem is that you AoE, they get healed from Imbue or Divine Nectar, then you hit them twice, right? So it's, I don't know. I'm not really sold on it quite yet. We do have Blazing Light and Verge of Death. Pretty typical AoE build there. We have Far Resound. So this is going to give you Canto. It's going to give you even more true damage, right? This is kind of like the effect we saw like Resonance, right? But now for Flyers. I think who had this? Vale? I think Springvale had an effect like this. It was attacking res though, right? So this can give some true damage. This can give some DR piercing, which is nice. Pretty solid. There's a few units who want this for sure. Pretty good. And then we have Speed Res Crux. So is Hapi fast? I don't even know actually. Let me see. I assume she's fast because she has Verge, right? If you have Verge of Death, you're trying to go for speed. So I assume she's fast. Do we have her stats? Yeah, she's fast. Okay. So we don't have, we don't have any type of no follow-up, right? So she's relying on Crux. So if it's a guaranteed follow-up attack and the foe has a follow-up denial, she'll probably outspeed them and still get it. But if they have defensive no follow-up, then she won't get it. It's not the worst thing currently, because I don't think defensive no follow-up is super popular right now. There's a few units who have it, but not too many. So this is okay, but it's not the best in my opinion. There's probably better effects you could have had there. And she probably could have just had like offensive no follow-up in her weapon. Now the other thing is her duo skill. We have her duo skill. This gives special cooldown count -1 just to Hapi, so it allows her to have that AoE special up, right? It also gives her 1 space of movement and incited. Now, an extra space of movement is pretty good right now. We don't have a ton of stall in the meta. It's mostly just Thor, duo Thor, right? And being able to give it to yourself means that you can choose when to activate it, right? Like if you see a duo Thor and you have stall on you, you just don't activate your duo skill, right? But if you don't, then you get the extra space of movement, which is good right now because There is some anti-warping in the meta still, right? It's less than it was before with the snakes, but it's still there. So that's one thing. But extra special movement is one dice. The other thing is that it's action economy, and it can be used multiple times per SD, right? So you can use it turn 1, turn 3, turn 5, I believe, right? I think that's it. Yeah. I believe. So you get action economy, you get a little bit of cooldown, and you get extra movement. It's not like crazy or anything, but it's pretty decent. Let's see. And I think that's it. I guess we got, what's his name? We got Balthier as well. Where's Balthier at? New character named Origin. What the heck is this? Okay, spoilers, chat. I don't know who this is. There's some new character, I guess. Let's see. Oh, wait. They have a... Oh! Okay, chat. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry, chat. My bad. I'm over here freaking out, and you guys can't even see what I'm looking at. So we got a new OC. They are a green beast infantry armor. She's missing a horn. Wandering horn. Okay, literally. High defense, high res, low speed. Kind of like an Ash character, it looks like. What's her weapon? Let's see. Her weapon is right here. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. It's really hard to see. Okay, let me just put this. That's good. There we go. So we have slaying. Allies within 2 spaces of unit can warp. So it's just like Ash. Unit can move to any space within 2 spaces of an ally within 2 spaces. So you have like the warping the flyers have, right? At start of turn and enemy phase, grants visible attack and defense +6, resonance blades, resonance shields to unit and allies, and also for unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit. If your special cooldown count is a maximum value, -1. For allies within 2 spaces of unit, a special cooldown count is a maximum value after combat. Special count, so it's like times pulse support, times +4 essentially. If foe initiates combat, HP 25%. Penalty on attack and defense equal 20% of defense at start combat +6. True damage equal 20% of defense, including AoEs. 20% flat DR. And then also if unit's special cooldown count is a maximum value after combat. Okay, so another times pulse effect. And then at start of turn, transformation effect. Yeah, attack +2, distant counter. Grants attack. Okay, that's just okay. It seems okay. Ash in her emo phase, essentially, right? What's up, Deontay? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. She pretty much does everything Ash and Asker does together, right? She's like Ash and Asker fusion. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay. I mean, I like Ash, so I'll probably like this character, right? Here's some art. Yeah, it's fine. Nothing crazy. Okay, where was I? I was trying to look for this. I might completely like got derailed. Here we go. So we have Baltus, right? Baltus is our 4-star demote. He has a weapon that gives +5 to all stats. You get true damage equal to your highest total bonuses, so you can get up to 24 pretty easily. With some help, you can get like, it's like 36, which is pretty cool. And then you get 50% of that as flat DR. So pretty decent weapon. It's not a sword though. It is a lance, I think, right? We also get attack defense bulwark 3, which is really nice for a demote. Pretty good. And then what else do we get? And then we got attack defense link seal. That's fine. And speed rain seal. Fine. Nothing crazy on the seals. Pretty decent weapon though. Baltus is definitely usable. And the fodder's pretty nice. So yeah. Okay. So overall, I guess like to end this out, because it's kind of late and I'm like my voice is dying. What are my thoughts? I think the banner is overall pretty solid. I think I don't know if it's like a meta. I don't think it's a meta banner by any means. I'm not really sold on Hapi quite yet. I think she can do some cool things. She can be pretty strong. She could probably kill a few things as well. But I don't see anything in here that's like game breaking, right? This isn't like a legendary Sakura. This isn't like a legendary Black Knight. This isn't a young Camilla, right? It's probably like a tier below that, in my opinion. Right? She's usable. but she's not like crazy broken. I think Luthier is a great demote, absolutely god tier demote, fantastic there. Yuri is the question mark to me, the biggest question mark. Yuri having 6 range is really, really good, but we need to see if he can actually kill anything. If Yuri can actually kill things, he might be usable on like specific SD maps where they are cav favored or more open, right? But there are a lot of maps that fuck calves over, so there is that. But 6 range is a really strong effect, so we'll have to see if he has enough firepower. I think the best unit on the banner is Heidrun, for sure. I think Heidrun is by far the best unit on this banner. She just has everything that old Heidrun had, but better. She offers better support. She offers a better front line. She comes with really good fodder. So probably Heidrun's probably the best unit on the banner, but it's possible that somehow Yuri ends up being crazy. Or maybe Hapi ends up crazy. I kind of doubt it, though. The thing about Hapi, though, is she doesn't have effective damage. So if this was like the beginning of the year, Hapi would be really, really good because our entire meta was snakes and dragons, right? Currently, our meta is Black Knight. I guess we do have a lot. We still have Beast and Dragons, right? We have like the Dew. She'll probably be able to kill pretty easily. We have Fallen Female Lear, who is a dragon, so she'll have effective damage against that. We still have Rhea as well. Rhea has a lot of AoE DR though, so maybe she can fit into the meta because of the effective damage. And Marth doesn't remove effective damage unless it's a movement type, I believe, right? So even with Marth, you can't protect against this. So she probably can be pretty good against like the Dew and Rhea and Fallen Female Alert, maybe. But Black Knight, what does she do against Black Knight, right? Black Knight even has Imbue. So I don't really have a lot of faith in Hapi being a meta shaker. But I do think that probably Heidrun will be like a slot into most teams, like a lot of teams, right? So she has no null miracle. I don't think that's that big of a deal. Like everybody's already running Fatal Smoke 4, right? Oh my god, I just looked at my stream. I didn't notice it was like way over here. Sorry, chat. I'm obviously not fully here. No Miracle is great, don't get me wrong, but we do have like Fatal Smoke on, most nukes at the moment, like Yunaka, Camilla, even new Micaiah wants to run Fatal Smoke sometimes, right? So it is a good effect, but I don't think it's like the end of the world if she doesn't have it. I don't think it's that like the biggest deal. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. I don't think this is like a must pull by any means. But if you are like an enjoyer of these characters, right? Like maybe you really love the Ashen Wolves, or you really love the Healing Hand Neopets, then definitely pull on this banner, right? They're pretty good. There's no unit on this banner that I think is just dead, right? None of these units are dead on arrival, which is great. That's always a step up. But I don't think any of these are like top tier meta defining units as well. New Year's Heidrun didn't have no miracle, yes, and we still use her, right? She still shows up in SDS teams. So yeah, you can run 3 Nectars on SDS. You can. I wouldn't recommend running Mythic Heidrun anymore. She doesn't have the ability to frontline anymore, and if she can't frontline, she's losing a lot of her value, right? That's why you're pretty much just using New Year's Heidrun now. So if Summer Heidrun can essentially do what Mythic Heidrun did a year ago, she'll be meta. She'll be great, right? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Look at Yuri's damage art. Does it show it? Okay. Now let's see his damage art. If they show it, I'll look at it, but I don't see it. Is it somewhere in here? I don't think so. Okay. There's no Celica? Yeah, there's no like... I don't think any of these units are like down on arrival. I think they're all usable. They're all decent. I just don't think they're meta-defining units. That's all. The thing I like the most is Hapi, Dragon, and Beast Warping as a reference to her summoning monsters when sight. Oh, that's cool. I didn't think about that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, chat. I'm going to call it here. My throat is literally killing me. I cannot breathe very well. So I'm going to jump off. But thanks for coming out so late at night to hear my analysis. And I'd love to hear what you guys think. So make sure to drop some comments about either the refines or the new banner if you're going to be pulling. Or who you're going to be refining. I will be refining Dimitri, even though I don't think his refine is like crazy good. But I need to get him fodder. I need to get a lot of fodder going so I can make him like as good as possible, right? So that's where I'm at. But yeah, have a great night, everybody. Hopefully you guys have